Boom. What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. I'm kind of giddy like a little girl right now because I've been wanting to open this beer since I got it in, because I know how rare it is to have and how kind of difficult it is to get your hands on this one, because whenever they release this beer, it's in such small batches to where when I purchased this thing, I was only allowed to purchase one bottle. So, and it wasn't a cheap 12 ounce bottle, we put it that. So, first off, kind of giving you an idea how rare this beer is. It was about $34 for a 12 ounce bottle. And people in the beer world know that's not cheap for one 12 ounce bottle. So, I'm pretty damn excited. And plus, it's from my favorite brewery of all time, I guess you can say, because I absolutely love these guys, because today we're going to be taking a look at all that I have learned from Adroit Theory. These guys are out of Percival, Virginia, and this is their one of their rare Russian Imperial Stouts. This guy comes in at a whopping 16.66% ABV. So this is going to put hair in your chest or possibly burn hair off your chest. It depends how you take it. But I'm really damn excited to drink this one. I'm expecting some strong notes of like dark, full-bodied flavors. Getting like maybe some caramel, chocolate, maybe a little bit of like roasted coffee kind of flavors in there as well. But I'm gonna expect some booziness with this one. I'm definitely going to expect some booziness. But let's just see how boozy it is. Hopefully, it's not too overpowering. So, yeah, I'm pretty damn excited for this. I'm really, really excited for this one. So, without further ado, let's pop this guy open and see what this thing's all about. Let's see what we got on the smell of this one, because I just need to enjoy the smell for a sec. Oh, yeah. Definitely getting chocolate notes come out of here. Getting like a bourbon barrel-aged kind of booziness to it. Definitely getting notes of chocolate, coffee. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm expecting this to be like literally pouring motor oil. There's probably not going to be much head to this at all. So, without further ado, let's pour this guy. Be drinking out of my tiny little untapped tulip glass this afternoon, and let's just look at just this thick and just heavy perfection. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. I said I was going to save some for my dad, so I'm only pouring a little bit of a glass, because I was only able to purchase one of these, and my dad really wanted to try this as well, so we're only going to stick with this much right now. But look at that. No head whatsoever, pretty much. Getting a really good amount of lacing sitting on the side, so you can definitely tell this is a boozy little guy. But, oh yeah, whoa. The moment you pour it, definitely that whiskey barrel-aged, like bourbon barrel-aged kind of booziness comes out, like, exponentially. Still getting, like, nice, like, caramel, chocolate kind of notes coming through, definitely. If this doesn't have a full body to it, I'm going to be very upset, because when it comes to the smell and how this thing is when it comes to this booziness, it's going to have a really in-depth, very, very full body to it. But holy crap, this definitely smells boozy. So, without further ado, let's give this guy a try. So, cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday. Oh, yeah. Holy creamy, smooth Batman. So, right off the bat, getting like a nice caramelly sweetness that kind of overflows your mouth after it. Definitely there's a booziness to it. Still feeling it right now as we speak. Really, really like heavy syrupy kind of flavors. Definitely getting not as much like roasted kind of flavors as I thought I would. But yeah, this is definitely very boozy, but it's not overpowering all the flavors you're getting out here, because you're still getting, for me, it's more predominantly like toffee, caramel kind of flavors, and then you kind of get that chocolatey creaminess that kind of comes through. It definitely helps with that syrupy mouthfeel. All just, it's unbelievable. Yep, I'm blown away with this one, to be honest, guys. I'm really blown away, just because I was expecting it to be just kind of a boozy, just bomb in your face, where it is boozy. You can definitely know you're drinking a 16.66% ABV. But now, with all these flavors coming in, getting like a slight breadiness, getting those like sweet, like caramel and toffee flavors coming through, slight like chocolatey sweetness. I'm thinking that's more helping with the kind of like the more creamy mouthfeel, along with that kind of thickness to it. But holy crap, is this absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, I'm taking small sips of this, and this is definitely something to savor, because holy shit. So, let's look and see what the actual flavor profile this one is, because I'm curious. So, looking over here on Untappd, they have the flavor profile here, which is saying that this is a high gravity stout as masterfully created to balance aromas and flavors of dark chocolate, caramel, and coffee with a subtle underlying booziness, full-bodied, and slightly roasty. So yeah, definitely getting those. I'm getting a little bit of like a toffee flavor in there as well, so that caramel toffee note is definitely predominantly hitting you in the face. And then I'm thinking, for me, the chocolate's not really a dark chocolate kind of thing. I'm not really getting much of a bitterness out of this. So, but like it's definitely like kind of like a more milky, creamier chocolate for me. And then the roasted coffee kind of leaves it like, it's so subtle. And there, I think that just kind of makes it to where it doesn't completely overpower you with like the sweetness of how sweet this one is. And with Russian Imperial Stouts having more of that bitter side come in a little bit. Yeah, I think they absolutely nailed this one. Having that slight kind of bready kind of flavors sit on your tongue with like that caramel. Kind of reminds me of like a dessert that you just had with like the caramel and the breadiness kind of sticking there. But holy crap, is this amazing. Absolutely amazing. So looking here on Untapped, like I said before, it's a 16.66% ABV. So you're going to be drinking one bottle of this, and you're not going to want to drive anywhere at all. I wouldn't recommend doing it. This is definitely one that, this is a 100% a sipper, and you just want to sit back and relax and enjoy this, because this is a very special beer that you're going to be drinking, and if you can get your hands on this, you don't want to be going out and about and just doing anything. You want to just kind of relax and just enjoy a nice, complex, very fucking fantastic Russian Imperial Stout. And let's see, with over 438 ratings, this one has an average rating of 4.39 out of 5, which is pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. So, looking here, I don't think I have any friends that have checked this one in, but I'm going to check anyways. Nope. But let's see, let's look at the global ratings and see what people gave this one. So, this guy purchased it at Beer Selection, which is in... So, apparently this guy got his hands on this in Budapest, which I think is pretty damn cool. So, this guy gave it a 4.25 out of 5. Let's see, this person gave it a 3.75 out of 5. Purchased it at Adroit Theory. Let's see, this guy gave it a 4.5 out of 5 at the... Where did he purchase this? The West Beach Cellars, which I wonder what that is. I don't know. I don't even know what the state with an SA is an abbreviation, but what he said on there was rich and sweet with caramel, touches of roast, and the ABV heat on the nose, some lacing and oiliness in the glass, plus a smooth full body on the palate, a sweet dessert-style stout, toffee, chocolate, trickle are present, and hints of savory roast. Yeah, this guy absolutely nailed it with his kind of description of this. I'm right on the same kind of area as Benny is over here, the one that just checked this in. So this guy gave it a 4 out of 5. Let's see, this person gave it a 4.25 out of 5. Purchased off Tavor like I did. And then you have some more stuff overseas. This guy gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Another 4.25. Another 4.5. I guess this guy drank it a while ago and he just forgot to check it in, so he just put it old check in. So looking over here and what they're considering to be similar beers to this. So we got one from Foundation Brewing Company called S'more Love, which it's only a 6.3%. I would have kind of thought that they would put something a little with higher ABV in here. So like the Sticky Icky from the Brewing Project, I could definitely see, because that looks like it's a cinnamon, pecan, salted caramel, buttered pecans. Yeah, that one I would say was a good one. Let's see. You got one from Brockhorstner? I think that is. I don't know. But that's a 13% Russian Imperial Stout, aged in Woodford Reserve barrel aged. So that looks good. Old Dark 30 from Six Bears, a Goat. What the hell, Six Bears and a Goat Brewing Company? What kind of name is that? Holy shit, that's awesome. But this is a 6%. And then we got one from Lobotomy, called Lobotomy PX from AF Brew. So I think, for me, if I was looking for something that would be similar to this one and kind of things that I would look at just by looking at the kind of what these beers are, I would definitely go with the Brockenhurster Brewing Company, the Barrel Aged Series number 30, which is the Midnight Porter Woodford Reserve Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout. So if you can get your hands on that one, I feel like that would be the most like kind of similar one to this. But you can verified locations that sell this beer. You're looking in places like Zurich, Budapest, of course, Percival, Virginia. So this one kind of was a big overseas release, which I can see why, because they definitely like their Russian Imperial Stouts over there. They definitely like their heavier beers in some spots. But so yeah, this is so this one's a 28.7 proof beer. But hey, it's absolutely delicious. Oh yeah, this is unbelievable. It's boozy without being too boozy. It's chocolatey without being too chocolatey. It's very forward with caramel and toffee notes. It's just, which comes to a Russian Imperial Stout, I really love those kind of caramel and toffee notes to come through, and then it kind of gets undertoned with a little bit of a bitterness, like maybe like kind of like that coffee kind of roasted like bitterness to stop that overpowering sweetness, which I think they did absolutely perfectly in this one. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So let's start figuring out what we're going to do here for ratings. Let's see. It's not can art, but it's bottle art. I really like this one. It's definitely different than what you guys have seen me review, or if you've seen anything from Adroit Theory. This is definitely out of their wheelhouse because it's kind of plain from what they usually do, but I still really like the colors of kind of having that raptor on there. The raptor eye kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, one of those scenes in Jurassic Park where it's like he's in the jungle and then all you see is the eye of the raptor in there. So I really like the red and the blues they use for this color. The font, yeah, that's good. Of course, it's like I said before, it's really out of Adroit Theory's wheelhouse to kind of have a label like this, but overall it's still really solid. It's still really nice. So I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. Really like the colors of the raptor on here, and then just... But let's see. If I got this beer in a flight at Adroit Theory, would I get another one? Do I even have to ask? Like, it would be really hard for me to kind of think about if I'd get more than one to bring home at the price point that it's at. I mean, but you're going to be paying for a high quality beer when you get this no matter what. So if you want to get more than one, if you find it, be my guest. But you're probably going to be limited to one if you're able to find it somewhere. Or you're going to be kind of, if you can get your hands on it, be prepared to spend a little bit of money. I feel like if this is going to be one that might take a little bit of money out of your wallet, but overall, I think you're going to have a really good drinking experience with this. If you're a fan of Russian Imperial Stouts, you'll absolutely love it. Just because if you like a little bit more of a boozier note in there, this is definitely so many things that hit this mark where it's like if you're a fan of Russian Imperial Stouts, you should like this one, I think. I absolutely love it. Which, if you're not into boozier things, it might not be for you, but overall, if you're a fan of Russian Imperial Stouts, this is definitely one to search for, in my opinion. I'm not sure if you could still find it at, like, the brewery or not. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else, but it's just, this is definitely something you want to get your hands on. Absolutely. But other than that, let's see, what is my final rating on this one going to be? Oh, this is tough. This is tough because I know it's going to be a really high rating. I know it's probably going to be I would say above a 9, but I would say a really, really solid 9.5 out of 10 for me. If this is probably one of the best Russian Imperial Stouts I've ever had. It's up there. If you can get your hands on this one, please do so. If you can find a place that still has it, hell, that would be fucking awesome. But with this kind of being something that's available in like Budapest and all that stuff and kind of overseas still, we'll see. We'll definitely see. But overall, this is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So if you get your hands on this, please do so. Please do so. You will not be disappointed one bit. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh yeah, Swaggins. I don't know if that was Swaggins that popped in, but I forgot I was in Discord still in voice chat. So I was just doing the review while I was in voice chat and Discord. So I think that was Swaggins that popped in. That's why he's laughing, but it is what it is. Luckily, it didn't interfere with the review. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you like what you're seeing, you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live, do another review. Also, if you're looking for a kind of social media aspect of things when it comes to beer drinking, you can do all kinds of stuff like that. Get yourself on Untapped. It's a great platform. You can see people like me, Wintucky, Ian, Duchess, the Typhons, so many other people on there. We just drink. You can drink beer, check your beer in, get badges, kind of talk to other beer drinkers, see what's kind of popular in your area, see what's popular globally. So if you want to kind of keep an eye out for what you can get your hands on that's really popular and Untapped nowadays. Or you can use their merch store. They have clothing, glassware, bottle openers, koozies, you name it. Plus, they give you like discount codes to kind of other beer subscription services like Tavor, which I took advantage of when they did that. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much it. So thank you everybody again for hanging out. You guys are awesome. I don't think I'll have a review tomorrow because I have to go into work, but I'll try to have a couple of reviews come up by probably later at the end of this following week. So I'm going to say it like I always say it, then we're going to get the hell out of here. If you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday.